Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel on the Honda days. We have the last third ride of today, and we are on this beautiful CB500, which is, I believe, pretty new for this year, as far as I know. We have our King Julian motto somewhere out there on the CB500, but the touring, and I'm here on the Hornet, the little puppy Hornet. We have beautiful weather, beautiful day, everything is going great. And the Honda days, they are the best. They are, I gotta tell you. Let's go. Oh my god, that's such a small bike, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CB500. I'm 182 centimeters tall. The sitting position is quite comfortable. I can feel that the legs are pretty much under my thigh, not under my knee. So it's interesting to feel that actually. So I can feel that my feet is not under my knee, but it's under my thigh. So it's a little bit sporty position, I'd say. I gotta say, the cornering on this thing is with no effort. It's so easy to lean on that particular corner. It was such easy thing to do. The clutch is really soft. It's like I kind of like miss feeling. I kind of like miss feeling of the heavy clutch. It's kind of like too easy to pull, and it's messing with me. I kind of like, I don't know if I pulled it, you know. The seat is nice and wide. The handlebars are a little bit sporty. I'd say a little bit sporty because it's kind of, as you can see, it's kind of angled towards you. So it's not a straight line. It's kind of it's angled towards you. So it's nice to feel the handlebars. It's nice, really nice. There is literally no play in the throttle. Like literally, there is no play in the throttle, which is. It's kind of messing with me again. The brakes, solid feel. We'll see how they handle the little bit more aggressive cornering. We don't have any quick shifter, so we're gonna have to work this soft clutch all day long now. We have nice 5 inches of the TFT display. Nice, colorful, easy to use, as you can see. Very easy to use, very fluent, very smooth, I'd say. We have ABS, as I mentioned, and a little bit about the bike actually. So we have 2-cylinder engine, 471cc engine. So it's a CB500, as I mentioned. We have 35 kilowatt, which is about 42. Oh, scooter gang. Yeah, every single one was a scooter. So 35 kilowatt, which is about 42 horsepower. And I think we have about 43 newton meters of torque, I'd say. Very easy to sit on. It has the lowest millimeters for the seat height. It's about, I think, about 790. I think, I'm not sure now. It's the third bike of today, so quite forgetting the numbers. But if you haven't seen 2 previous bikes, click up there, because I've tested the Transalp 750 and I've tested CBR 650R with the Eclutch, ladies and gentlemen. Eclutch, brand new feature edition from Honda to Honda. From Honda to you. So you don't have to use the clutch, you don't have to use it for getting on, you don't have to use it for stopping, you don't have to use it for shifting up and down. So that's an Eclutch feature, which is available now on CB650R and CBR 650. However, we don't have it on Hornet 500. So if you want to see and know more and how it works, you have to go to my previous video with the CBR 650R. Nevertheless, back to this bike. This is really, you know, entry level of the motorcycle for people who has restricted driving license. So if you have A2, this is the bike for you. It's easy to ride, I gotta tell you, it's easy to ride. There is no fuffling, you know, with modes. So it's not complicated to use. You don't have to do like a lot of setups and so on. You have show-off forks, you have Nissan brakes. Do we have 1 disc or 2 discs? We have 2 disc setup, man. 2 disc setup. That's a proper bike, mate. That's a proper bike here. It's a 2-cylinder engine, as I mentioned, so, you know, 2nd gear. You see, it's not slow. It's really like quick. You see, 90. No issues. No issues at all. Regarding the wind protection, we don't have a lot of options here. I'm not really sure what kind of different options Honda is providing, but at this particular model we have this little windshield, which I'm not sure if it does something, but we'll see later on. But it's not, you know, outrageous with the wind. It's quite fine. I don't feel, you know, necessity, at least at those 90 kph, I don't feel like I need to have something bigger. I don't think I'm gonna be feeling like I'd be blown off from the bike. However, I'm not sure about highway speeds, and we'll see how CB500 will handle the highway speed, because, you know, it's just 500. But I don't think it should be an issue. So you can fairly commute to work on this. It's funny how easily it corners. Oh wow, so much easier and smoother in the corners, man. It kinda like falls into the corner. So it's really easy to ride, man. The clutch is, you know, clutch is shit. Either I can't shift because I am used to the quick shifter, but I don't know, I have to work on my shifting because it's a little bit shit now. Well, I can't tell you a lot about this bike at this point, since we are just wasting our time. But only thing I can tell you is it has almost no engine braking since I'm going 55 downhill. But it's not, you know, it's not slow. I'm doing 100 already, and I was in the fourth gear. So for the person who is just starting riding, I think that he can be fairly easily, you know, surprised by the bike like this. Obviously, I can turn it up to the what, like almost 9,000 RPM, 8,500, and that's not, you know, that's not bad. It's not 17,000, but then you are sitting on the wrong bike. If you require like, I don't know, 15,000 RPM, then you can't go for naked 500cc bike. But it seems fairly, you know, capable. I can imagine riding in a city with this. That's no issue at all with this. However, I have to learn how to use the clutch, because it's pretty jerky at this point. But I say that's my doing. It has nothing to do with the bike. So, you know, unfortunately, it may be just slow gas. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Plenty of road ahead. I don't think they were quite impressed by the sound of CB500. Well, overall, I can say, hold up, thank you. Overall, I can say that this is splendid view. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. Whee! The engine braking. Not a lot of engine braking, because we are speeding up down the hill, which I'm not really used to. It's going down a little bit, but as you can see, it kind of like goes really slowly down. So the engine braking is not really strong. So we're gonna have at least some corners, so it will be a little bit more interesting if you are not going to be stuck behind Punto. Oh, thank you. Nicely done. Ladies and gentlemen, what do I think about CB500? I think it's quite a good package for that such a, you know, amount of money. It's a really capable motorcycle, low maintenance, low electronics, which means not a lot of things can go bad. You don't have, like, you know, track package, sport, whatever, but it's a starting bike. It's a starter bike for people who actually don't have like full license. So it's a good start. It's a comfortable bike. It's really capable motorcycle. It's easy to ride bike. It can go, you know, 100 and, I don't know, 40, 50, 150, 60 maybe. So I don't think the highway speeds would be an issue. The wind is not that bad, but you can actually buy for sure some higher windscreen, which will help with, you know, traveling longer distances. It's quite punchy in second and third gear. It's quite sporty with suspension. Brakes are actually quite good for this kind of motorcycle. You have two disc setup, which is for this kind of class. I maybe say rare, because usually you have one disc setup, which is more suitable for lower cc classes. But it's a full package, man. If you want to start riding, if you don't know what to do, and if you don't want to invest a lot of money into the first motorcycle, I think CB500 will not disappoint you. And it's quite nimble, you know, like different tires, different wheels. It's really nimble motorcycle in the corners. It likes to lean, so it's a good starting platform also for like riding, you know, a little bit harder. And, you know, for overtaking like this, it has quite enough power to do that.